Hello everyone. So today I'm going to show you an app which can convert your 1 million of records or even more into insights. So you can gather insights from a lot of record of your incident, HR cases, so whatever data that you have. First, I will show you the demo of the tool that we are going to use to do it. Second, I'm going to show you the approach that we are following, which is we are calling the sampling approach, and we follow it all along. And the third would be I'm going to give you the technical details about the app and how you can install it on your system. And guess what? It's totally native to ServiceNow. I used Cloud Code and Build Agent to build the whole app. If you want an update set, please drop a link. Just provide me a comment that you want it in update set. For the GitHub, I will share the details how to do it using GitHub in the description. So please like and subscribe if you like this application. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome. So today I'm going to show you something that I've been building from past 1 month, and that is ServiceNow Data Analyzer. I have seen this problem a lot that there is a lot of data in ServiceNow, in CMDB table, in logs table, in incident table, HR cases. In most of the table, if you've been using ServiceNow for past 5 months or past 5 years, you must have a lot of data. Now, and data is holy grail right now because data can give you a lot of information. But how should we know? How should we gather insights of data? And this is what this data analyzer does. So let me show you exactly how it does that. So first, as you can see, if you'll check in the past runs, I have ran so many times because obviously I was testing it. But you'll notice that there were 90,000 record and it was able to find pattern out of 90,000 records. How it did the sampling and what other means and find the patterns. So as you can see, it is find the category analysis, what different type of information is there, what there are anomalies and outliers, what are the recommended actions, and so as you can see, the analysis of the incident reveals a pattern of recurring complaints related to credit report inaccuracies, unauthorized inquiries, and systematic investigation issues. So, and this was the executive summary. So if you want to just understand what is all this data is all about, and this is what this is all about, I will show you exactly why it is related to finance, because I've used uh, Hugging Face open source financial data. That's why you get to see all this information. But now I'll talk about this tool. So as you can see over here, first thing that you have to do, and this is a very step-by-step tool. So any table you have in ServiceNow, and it is hosted in ServiceNow. So if you want you want to get this as an update set, let me know in the comments and just drop in comments update set, or I want an update set. Anything is fine, and I will share the update set. I will share the link to the GitHub as well if you want to deploy it using GitHub. So as you can see over here in the tables, you can select any table. They are predefined tables, some of them. And if you want to select a custom table, then you have an option to select a custom table like CMDB CI. But if you want to select like incident, you can simply click on incident. Once you click on incident, there's this nice option, and you will notice that it goes to the next option. And there are like string fields, datetime fields, and reference fields. So like I tried to categorize all of them. And suppose in the string field, you have short description and a description somewhere, yeah, over here. And so suppose you want some other fields as well, like created, and number is not really give you any information, but if you want to add it, you can. I'll probably add configuration item. And most of this information that I have is actually present because I just dumped everything in description. So no, none of other field matter to me, but in any case, I'll just add it. And next to the date range, so here you have an option to select like option. It will automatically populate it, but if you have a custom date, you can select it directly from here. You can update it. And next is sampling. I will talk more about sampling in the next section. So please stay tuned because this is the secret sauce of it. So I'm not sending all the 90,000 records to LLM. Your LLM will break. So do not send 90,000 record to LLM, any LLM, to gather insights. Okay. And there are different types of sampling that can happen. Temporal is, and what I've written over here is just a overview. Like temporal is the date range. Suppose you want a trend analysis. If you want a category analysis, then you go for category. Just provide the category field, cluster, category and subcategory, keyword. Suppose you want to do a very specific financial issues related then you can go for the keyword one. Temporal is basically date wise. So let's go this way. And as you can see, it has 89,000 total record, and sampling, it will sample out of them 1,000 record based on the type of sampling that we have used. You can see some information, 5 fields are there. And can you deep dive on the financial um, data analysis? uh, you can give custom AI instructions to it. If you have a more elaborate data analysis you want to do, then you can just do it. And here you see it will give you like patterns, so how it is doing it. So out of that, now it is generating report, and let's just wait for it. So there are 200, and here the report is generated. So out of 90,000, 200 were sampled, and during the analyzed period, investigation dispute related incident involved credit bureaus, consumer report dominant complaint landscape, 80% concentrated on Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. So these are the companies. High volume of recurring investigation issues, dispute, and fraud. So as you can see, it was able to identify a lot of information that there were credit report dispute, investigation, unauthorized improper consumer report uses. So as you can see, it too is able to identify how many out of 9,000 based on the sampling, how many of them are actually these type of reports. And this is what you want when you are analyzing a lot of records. Okay, I will explain more about it in the next section, but you can even download this part. So here, just close it, and you can just click on PDF and save it. I will just replace it, and means it is saved, and you can check the report as well. So it looks like amazing report. And yeah, so let me explain step by step what is happening in the next. All right, welcome to the next section. So what we are doing, we are basically converting millions of record of information into insights. And how we are doing that, you can take an example. We are using a very old method of doing it, and very good method basically, and that is how we do surveys in a real world. We can take an example of a happy survey. You must have already seen that we get a survey in few years, every year, I think, for every country, that some countries are happy, some countries are sad. How do we do that? We are not going to ask every citizen, are you happy or not? No, we don't do that. And that is the same thing with the records. You are not going to analyze all the records. What you have to do is you have to sample, you have to get a correct sample of your population. So whatever is your whole population of your country, if you can find the correct sampling based on like as it present over here, based on reason, season, income, jobs, race, and get information only from that sample, then basically that will more or less you can normalize it. Then you can basically telling whatever your population feels, it is more or less similar to that. And that's how we do the surveys. And that can be same applied to data analysis on these type of ServiceNow data or any other SaaS data. But the issue with that is, so suppose you have a million HR cases. If somebody is going to gather, do the sampling of manually of those different HR cases, we know the categorization that we put in is never good enough. So if you are doing it manually, good luck to you. It will take 6 months, yes, to analyze data. Nobody wants to wait that much, not in AI era. And that's where this tool comes into picture. Now this tool, what it does, based on your information and the fields that you have, it will provide you like give you an idea. It will do the sampling for you. And so correct sampling based on trends, based on, I showed you 4 types of clustering, categorization, and even keyword based. So it will do the sampling and get the samples and then analyze them and provide the insights out of it. So majority of your work, which was supposed to be done in 6 months, was done in actually how many days? No, not even days, just a few minutes. And that's where, and you don't have to wait, like you don't have to, with this tool, you don't have to because we are providing the custom instructions. So suppose there is something lacking and you think that this is something missing, or you find that, okay, this area, like within the HR cases, there are investigation issues. So can we elaborate on the investigation issues? You can provide that in the custom information. And then the report will basically elaborate more on the investigation part. And that's how you will build a good narrative within like few days, then months. And this is what this whole application does. I will go more into detail about this application, technical detail, in the next section. So please stay tuned. Okay, now to the technical part. So this application is purely native in ServiceNow, and it is called 1 million data analyzer. And if you want an update set to load this application to your system, you can simply comment update set. I will provide the link in the description about the for the GitHub. So I have developed it in using Cloud Code in GitHub. So as you can see, I was asking it to fix things, and everything is in GitHub. I will share the link, and also how to install it is in the README file. You can do it from here, but if you want an update set, just comment. I will share the update set link with you. Okay. Now, talking about different part, because everything is in the update set. So here is the REST message that I'm calling. So it is using this OpenAI. You can use the same REST message, just update the key with your key, and that should do it. So, and there is another way that, so if you don't want to do it, you can simply add your yeah, so there is open AI key system property. You can simply update that, and model as well. So suppose you want to update the model, so I'm using 4.1 nano, but if you want to use 5.1, you can simply update this property. All right. And there is one business rule. There are multiple script include for analysis engine, and the most important part is, because everything is in ServiceNow, you can update the whole thing and change the logic. The whole logic is present in these script include. Now if you wanted to update the logic, just you can update the whole logic over here. So as you can see, the LLM service is present over here, and if you want to use any other LLM, probably just change the means rest message. That's it. And here are the fields. Everything is present in the script include, and there are three column. So all the analysis result that you saw over here is, you can see that, sorry, let me just, yeah, as you can see in the past run, all the data that you have ran gets saved, and if something is there, you can simply delete that record, and that will get deleted. Everything gets saved as well. So and this is present in the table. So I yeah, and if I'll show you in the table, you can even use a build agent to build over this app. Suppose you don't want to do anything, you can use a build agent to build over this app. So let me know if you find it useful and interesting. And I am probably going to add few more, like if you have any errors, you are getting any errors, let me know. I will also help you with that as well.